great mound. Location on the anterior aspect of the wrist joint space, most distal wrist crease, between the tendons of the palmaris longus and flexor carpi radialis muscle. How to find? As the location of the wrist crease varies, the wrist joint space is a more reliable reference point. By moving the patient's hand in a relaxed way, it can easily be palpated. Locate P7 on this level between the two tendons, which become more pronounced when the fingertips are pressed together. If only one tendon is visible, this will be the tendon of flexor carpi radialis muscle. P7 is located on its ulnar aspect. Located on the same level are heart 7 on the ulnar aspect of the wrist joint, radial to the tendon of the flexor carpi ulnaris muscle, and lung 9 on the radial aspect of the wrist joint, lateral to the radial artery. Needling vertical 0.3, 0.5 June for carpal tunnel syndrome, also 0.1 to 1 June obliquely in the lateral direction along the tunnel. Caution, the median nerve is located directly under this point, thus needling can cause a significant electric sensation. In this case, no further needle manipulation to avoid possible injury. Actions indications: clears heat from the heart, calms the Shen, harmonizes the stomach and intestine, cools heart fire affecting the bladder, unbinds the chest, cools the blood, opens the channel, alleviates pain. Special features: Yuan-Source point, Shu-Stream point, Earth point, sedation point, Sun-Si-Miao ghost point, important point for calming, main point for carpal tunnel syndrome. P7 is most important function is that of calming the mind. In this respect, it has all the same function as Heart 7 Shen Men. As a matter of fact, historically, P7 has used as the source point of the heart channel. The first chapter of the spiritual axis lists P7 as the source point of the heart. P7 is more effective in women and Heart 7 more effective in men to calm the mind. P7 is also better to deal with emotional consequences of the breaking up of relationship. P7 also clears heart fire and is particularly important to use when heart fire causes mental problems such as great anxiety and mental restlessness or even manic behavior. Calms the mind and opens the mind's creases in insomnia, manic behavior, palpitation, agitation, mental restlessness, sadness, fright. Clears heat and toxic heat in febrile disease, red eyes, thirst, eczema of the hands, carbuncles, furuncles. Harmonizes the stomach in epigastric pain, vomiting. P7 is indicated in a wide variety of emotional disorder and especially used whenever heat rises to disturb the spirit, whether due to excess of any of the 7 emotions transforming into fire. Stagnation of chi, which both impairs the circulation of body fluids and transforms into fire, resulting in flame fire, which harasses the heart. The febrile heat collapsing into pericardium, basing heat arising from deficiency of yin. When the spirit is disrupted in this way, it will give rise to such symptoms as palpitation, agitation, epilepsy, mania, manic raving, restlessness, insomnia, and anxiety. Under its alternative name, ghost heart, P7 was included in Sun-Si-Miao among its 13 ghost points for the treatment of mania disorder and epilepsy. Source point, Earth point, sedation point, Shu-Stream, antique summer point, ghost point, sexual calm point, 1 of 9 needles for returning young. Consider when the patient is suffering from insecurity, vulnerability, sadness, rejection, or lack of joy, particularly when associated with relationship difficulties. As the heart point, it comes, stabilizes, and strengthens the meridian. It also affects the heart in this way, protecting and steadying it, especially at times of emotional turmoil. Consider when there is hysterical laughter or crying or where mania or nervous panic is being exhibited. This point can be effective in cases of carpal tunnel syndrome or heat in the palm of the hand. Although named for its location proximal to two large mounds of heel of the hand, Great Mound is also an important and wonderfully useful point. As the Yuan-Source point, it brings all the resonances of original Qi together with the heart protector's connection with ancestral Qi, a mix of the impulse of life common to all living beings with our own particular destiny. As such, it has immense influence over the Qi and blood. It is nourishing, regulating, and strengthening, and aids the good communication of the heart protector with heavenly influences, enabling the direction of life towards its higher purpose. Thus is the heart protector encouraged through regulating the Mai, the animating network, to communicate the excitation and deep joy in life from heart through the body, mind, and spirit. Yuan-Source points have a self-regulating quality which is appropriate to balance the meridian and official. Establishing, nourishing aspect is enhanced by its influence as an earth point. It is a great point for harmonizing and strengthening when there is anxiety. Historically, PC7 was used as a source point of the heart. If the heart needs steadying from relationship trauma, this is a helpful point, or when the person has a strong feeling of insecurity and vulnerability. The heart protector envelopes and protects the heart, as well as acting as the communicator of the heart. If the heart protector becomes weakened through excessive emotion, blood loss, or Qi deficiency, the sanctity of the heart is threatened. When there is lack of joy or deep sadness affecting the heart, this point can come and ease the Shen. Its inclusion as ghost point, one of the three of the Pericardium Meridian, indicates the role of the PC in protecting the heart and ultimately the spirits. As the sedation point, it can clear heart and excess conditions from heart, making it a useful point for skin condition from heat, and to ease the anxiety, hysterical laughter that can be experienced when heat disturbs the Shen, clears heart fire. As one of the 9 needles for returning young, it can restore consciousness. Pathways, connections through the needle and lower jiao explain the result regulating effect of this point on the stomach. Regulates the stomach, clears heat, regulates the heart, expands and relaxes the chest, calms the spirit, clears the brain.